Well, we thought you were
what's
from Atlanta.
your thoughts on Netflix? I mean, they're giving deals. Like we just heard, Tiffany Haddish just got a deal as well, and I mean, they're opening up things to comics, and for them to open up a door like that. What are your honest thoughts about Netflix?
Well, everybody has to understand that Netflix doesn't have an opinion on stand-up comedy. They base what they pay you by the amount of ticket sales for your last tour.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like Netflix don't call nobody. That's the joke. The joke is Netflix ain't giving me. First of all, Netflix ain't call you. Knock it off. It's Coca-Cola knocking on people's door to see what type of beverage they having today.
So they go by those ticket sales. That's dope.
What else could they go by?
Yeah.
And
I thought it was like popularity.
What comedian don't think everybody can't wait for their next special? Who don't think they got something to say? The fact of the matter is, what makes a great comedy special is if 100 people talk at the same time that you talking, are you saying something different than them people are saying?
No.
Because if you are, then you deserve a special. And if you don't, you're going to find out you're not special. Because they're going to let you do your special, Gerard Carmichael, but nobody's going to watch it. They're going to let you be a star, Lil Rel, but you ugly. And white people don't believe in ugly stars. They think you have to be somebody that women want to sleep with and men want to be. But because we black, they say, oh, you don't even deserve that. So you get Kevin Hart, Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, all in a row, Hannibal Buress, just dudes that no woman would talk to in Lenox Mall, let alone you making them movie stars. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna sleep with them. You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction to Tiffany Haddish in the movie School Dance. The clip for School Dance has been seen more times than the movie has. That's just a fact.
But the movie the Girls Trip movie?
Yes, ma'am. The one with with three of our greatest black actresses in it? You mean that one?
Right. But I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish.
Ma'am, you could have had that role and everything that happened would have happened unless you thought you were necessary to write the Saturday Night Live monologue. I'm a writer. I only care about what you write. I don't care about what you read. Everybody can read that can read.
What did you think about the movie? I laughed from beginning to end. I thought
it was a great script when I saw it in 2004.
Right.
Wow.
In 2004. Wow.
Yeah, I have it.
I'm so happy for her though, because
that's what it do.
That's baby, what it do. I tear up thinking about the break that she got. And to see her do her thing.
She passed 46 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her. Is that what
they like?
They love realness.
Oh, because everybody's real then. So don't trip.
No, they like
wherever
Tiffany
you
Haddish
at under the sound of my voice, do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't. And then now we're at Brad Pitt. So, hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss Laura, all the people that got skipped over in the list between now and then. There's no shade to nobody.
Yeah, Melanie's taken in too. People really love Melanie. I love the fact that you took her out on tour. Martin Lawrence took her out on tour. Chris Tucker took Melanie out on tour. And when she comes to Atlanta, she does well.
That's not the point. The point is
she's not there.
The point is we are in the only business where as a black woman, what you look like is not supposed to be held against you. And time again, they show you that you can be sidetracked by anything light-skinned. So, knock it off.
Guy that sits on top right now have taken advantage of all the money that I have. I've shot over 56 specials for the up-and-coming generation of comedy. Why? Because I'm trying to create opportunities for others. Rather than complaining about it, I'm fixing it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I also take full responsibility for any and everything that I've done in the fucking business, good or bad. My frustration with Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss. I sit on the top of it, and the opportunities I'm giving are the ones that I'm creating. So take responsibility for what you did. You fuck you. Nobody else did. You don't hear Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, the Kings of Comedy, Seinfeld. You don't hear George Lopez, Eddie Griffin. You don't hear fucking who else can I go down the road of other comedians? Steve Martin, Martin Short. You don't hear the guys that got on top and that made it by doing what they love complain about the people that are coming under them. The reason why is because they're happy with themselves. Don't blame everybody else for your shit. Don't shit on my sister Light because you're not happy with your shit. This shit is earned. It's not given. I don't give a fuck if you're a Tiffany Haddish fan or not. It's earned. Tiffany Haddish got years in the game. It's not an accident that Tiffany Haddish got an opportunity to star in a movie. It's not an accident that that character popped in the movie. Written or not written, a character has to pop it.
And he even acknowledged the years that you've put in before that. Now I want to ask you,
That's what's
Tiffany,
so contradictory
you were
about
very
it.
classy in your response on social media, because the first thing I thought was, that's effed up. What's Tiffany going to say? Because that has to be hurtful when somebody says something like that. Especially, I'm sure you were a fan of his, you know, at some point.
I still am a fan of his. I think he's hilarious.
So what did you think when you heard that before you responded?
Well, I was like, dang, what'd I do to him? Did I fuck his man? And then I was like,
You're stupid. You're funny.
that's what I thought at first. That's what I always think. When people say mean things, I always think that because I figure it gotta be, I must have took something from you. I must have did something to you. And then I realized I never did nothing to that man. And then when I started like really listening to it, I was like, oh, he got his facts wrong. He's obviously not paying attention to me, and somebody must have been complaining to him about me or whatever. And maybe he felt some type of way. I don't know. I just feel like, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not mad.
Right.
I'm not upset.
But did he apologize? Because we seen a picture that
Yeah,
y'all
what's the
posted.
first thing he said to you? when
He
you saw you?
apologized. He said, listen, let me explain what's going on. And then he explained himself, and then I was just like, well, you know.
But what did he explain?
Yeah, what
Like,
kind of explanation
He just
can
said,
you
I hate
give?
it?
Huh?
He just said, I hate it?
No,
and I'm
he
sorry?
didn't say
Did
that.
he say he was high?
I want to step
didn't
in
say
because
that.
I'm going to let
No.
my sister keep it classy.
Yeah. He just.
Somebody kicked my sister ball over the fence. I want it back. It doesn't matter what
Ain't
he
mad.
said. It doesn't matter what the apology was.
So you didn't like the apology?
It's not about the apology, and I want to get this very clear. I want to make it very clear. Cat Williams is an amazing, talented comedian, which is why I'm so frustrated. I sit from afar, and I admire the man's talent. I don't like that you said anything negative about a woman of color that's getting her shot. Say it to me. Say it to me. I'll take it all. Hate me.
You do seem to be more offended about this than I've ever seen.
I have sat back. I have forever been the humble guy. I have time to not be humble today. I have time to fact check everything he said because the world of Cat Williams is a fictional world.
Is he selling that
Let's
many
run,
tickets?
let's run this. Let's run this down.
You know, I had to Google. I was like,
He said on his last tour.
I was like, when was she married to a white man? I went back. I Googled. I was like, because I know
I've been proposed to by a white man before,
Okay.
and then found out he was really black when we did that DNA test. But it is what it is.
So you weren't married to a white man?
No, never.
I know
been.
that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Now, these tickets.
Not Kev.
He said he
Yes,
sold
2.4 million tickets.
False.
On his last tour.
False.
That's more than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's more than Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
That's more than
Billy
Beyonce,
Joel, the Eagles.
That's more than Beyonce and Justin Timberlake combined. Okay, do you understand how many tickets 2.4 million tickets are?
Yes.
Right now, all this stuff is Googleable. Is Google. You can Google it. It's all fucking researchable information. I'm sitting on 1.3 million tickets sold. Shouts out to all the comedians that have given me the opportunity to get here because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without them and their hard work. There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers like 2.4 million is ridiculous. That's false. It's not even close. Also, to say 15 consecutive 100-city tours, it's false. What are you doing? So where did you do the new stuff? When did you ever work on something? Consecutive means in a row. Where? There's a Forbes list every year that comes out. Go back to 2007, go back to 2006. Cat Williams has never been on it. Go back to my last 5 years in comedy. I have 1 year where I got number 1. This year I'll be number 1 again. I have 1 year where I was number 3. The other years I'm number 6, I'm number 7. These lists are researchable. The people on social media, on the internet, feed into words. You feed into diction. You don't feed into facts. Another fact, a hard fucking fact, Cat Williams did not own all the specials. He trashes the white man. The white man owns your content. You don't own it.
So Cat Williams don't own none of the
No!
specials?
False.
Is this
False.
Is this provable?
I am now coming to get my sister's ball that was kicked over the fence.
I think you got it.
I'm only saying this because of how you attack innocent people.
Yes.
Attack me. Once again, attack me. I got the armor. I'm bulletproof. Say it to me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm only doing this because of what was said about innocent people that are working hard on their
And
craft.
Tiffany does have an hour stand-up special
She's
on
got
Showtime
2.
from the hood to Hollywood.
She's got 2. She's got 2. Also, Netflix specials are not given by what you sell on the road. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That's not. Another fact.
So it's not about tickets?
No.
What's that
It's not about tickets. It's about your brand. It's about your return. If I'm a business and I want to invest a high amount of money in you, how am I getting my money back? Everybody can't demand the money if you can't justify how I'm getting my money back. Think business, people. Netflix is a business. All these announcements came out for the specials. I kept mine under wraps just because. Netflix gave me $40 million.
What?
Whoa.
This is a fact.
We need better chairs.
Listen.
Yeah, we need better chairs than that.
And we need new
$40 million.
laptops.
We need
I've been said
laptops
that.
too, man.
And I would like an iPad.
Charging.
A car if you feel like it. Let me just say.
I told you he bought a new
I got
house.
taxes.
My kids got to go to school.